live. It's your boy Big Boosie. I got some real, very, very sad, but very important to talk about. So I'm waiting for y'all to come pile up in here, man. For real, for real. Y'all know how I do. I bring y'all that knowledge, that real street knowledge, that real information, so you can take back, give these learning lessons to other people that's out here in the world, that's going through things, and to elevate yourself. And some of these lessons, give you elevation. It also prepare you for, how I want to say it, it prepares you for greatness, and it also prepares you to stay away from foolishness. So that's how we coming with this one. So right now, I want to get in a little something. I see some of y'all piling in right now. And this is what we're doing. I'm sure y'all heard about the story. It's been all over the news, all over the place worldwide. It's been on a lot of podcasts. And right now I have on the phone, I have the parents of Samiya Spain on the line. I have the parents right now coming to speak with y'all. And you got to learn and understand what a parent would go through if you never been through this. And it's real hard. It's a tough situation because my boy, his name is Sim, which is the father, stepfather, father figure, and is a great friend of mine, like a brother to me. So I had to actually get him up here on this line, and they want to come and bring some knowledgeable stuff to you guys. And I want to see, check in on my family, man. And Sim was good. LaShawn was good. They're here on the phone right now. What's good?
Yo. Hello, hi everybody. What's good, big bro? What's good, big Boosie? What's good? What's good? How you, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. And our last interview that me and you did, and that's another thing, y'all can go up there and check out the interview with me and him speaking about the Jay-Z's and the and the Manhattan and the Harlem things. That was a good interview, but that was the last interview that was up there, and unfortunately this interview have to be what we're talking about. But I just want to know how y'all doing right now since the bad ordeal, man.
Yeah. We holding up. LaShawn is right here. She doing very well, man. She's a superwoman, man. Like you said, no woman should ever have to endure this type of pain.
Facts.
And I'm just learning from her strength. We just trying to be each other's strength.
Right.
But she right here though.
Right. So sis, LaShawn, I want to ask you, man. I want to hear it from you. We want to let the people hear it from you. So mothers that is out there don't have to go through it, and maybe they probably went through it. Some people that has went through it, but from your mouth, how you holding up? How you holding up?
I'll start by just saying I'm new at this, so
right.
Confusing to anybody, but it's nothing to know. It's very unexpected.
Right.
It's a tragedy. It's a nightmare.
Right.
I mean, it's no good advice that I can give any mother that went through it or or that's going through it, because it doesn't ever get better.
Right.
I'm sure the ones that have been through it understand where I'm coming from.
Right. I got you.
We get things to move on, but it's really early. She hasn't been dead that long. She just passed away the 17th of March.
Right.
So I'm still processing a lot. It hurts probably more now, probably later on down the line, a few years from now.
Right.
I don't think the memory or the thought or the feeling will ever be different.
Yeah.
There's no real advice for it. It's just the only thing you can do is just continue to do what God got you here to do. Just love on your kids, man, while while we all still here, man.
While you can.
Take your relationship with your daughters, especially the men. And I don't mean to cut LaShawn off, but You know, she getting a little emotional right now, but just love on your kids while we here. Just be those fathers, be those stepfathers, you know, be those big uncles, you know, and just love on these kids, man, because you never know, you know, what tomorrow holds.
And
You know?
and you know, and I was asking that because it wasn't. I didn't want you to give advice. I wanted them to see your strength because I commend you on how strong you are being, even to just get on this phone, and you know, having strength. A lot of people fall to the wayside and let themselves go and end up, you know, going crazy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I said that they need to learn from you that, you know, being strong. And I want you to stay being strong, and we always gonna be by your side, like Sim said. So that's why I said that. What you was about to say, Sim?
Yeah, nah, man, you hit it right there, man. Just being strong, and you know, I watched this woman go through so much. You know, we just lost her moms maybe about 6 months ago, so
Right,
we had to bury our moms, and then you know,
right,
we had to go to New York, and then we had to deal with with that situation.
right,
I've never seen nobody this strong. I've been through a lot. You know, we both been through a lot, Boosie.
right,
And when you walk into life and you playing the certain games that you play, this is the stuff that you could never ever prepare for.
right,
So even the toughest soldiers or the toughest cats that's out there, like you can't even prepare to be tough for something like this to happen. You
right,
understand me?
right.
Yeah.
Not when you are loving.
I get my strength from her though, because she keep me going. Because I know I gotta hold her down. You
Right,
know what I'm saying? You know I gotta hold. You know we got another twin. We got the other twin. And you know, she taking it, you know, she taking it back. So we gotta continue to you know, show that strength. So, it can't like we can't fall off to the point where, you know, we losing focus and, you know, we have to still be there for the other kids. So we
right,
got the other twin and we're trying to just show her strength as well. Cause
right.
she dealing with it very hard, you know.
Yeah,
She dealing,
yeah.
you know.
That's her other counterpart, man. They was in the womb together, so you know they feel the same thing, man. And that's the deep part about it, and that's the whole sad situation. I got three daughters, man, and I would lay my life down for them. And I know for a fact that if y'all had that chance, y'all would lay down your life before that would have happened. You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
tell you something, man. Like, when I got the call, bro, I jumped out my bed. I mean, people that know me, they know how I give it up, man. I'm really not a violent dude or anything like that. But, you know, when it comes down to my family, you know, I'm different, you know. And that's
Facts.
any real. That's any real man. But there was a lot of things being said, like, you know, we was in the club with them and they was in the club. It didn't go down like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we got that call, me and wifey was asleep.
Right,
She actually got out of bed and ran outside before me. The
right.
call I got was like, yo, let's go get wifey. You know, it's been a situation. But, yeah, you know, as a whole, like, you know, that's definitely a phone call you don't want to get. Like, you can't prepare for nothing like that.
Can't
You know,
prepare, not at
you
all.
can't prepare for nothing like that. But I just wanted to correct some of the mojo and some of the BS that, you know, was being said online. Like, you know, we good parents, but we raised, you know, I got one daughter of my own, my biological, but the Sean kids is mine as well, and you
That's
know,
a
they got
fact.
fathers, you know, they got fathers too. So,
Right.
but you
That's a
know,
fact.
yeah, you know, but it's just real out here, man. All I can say is that, you know, we good parents, and you know, we're not gonna let any slander. We're not gonna let anything stop us from pushing Samiya's legacy. Like right now, we have some things going on. If you don't mind, I'm mentioning them.
Yeah, mention,
Uh,
man. Mention, yes.
yeah, we trying to get a street sign, and White Court projects downtown. Everybody from Brooklyn know where that's at. That's where they grew up at. So we trying to get a street sign with her name, so nobody never forgets her. The community can celebrate her, and they actually planted a tree, to my understanding too, as well. So you know, we trying to get into stuff like that, and we
That'd be
want to
good.
spark awareness to some of these young teenagers, and I don't care if it's your family, your cousins, your crew, your clique, whatever it is. Like, y'all gotta watch out for each other. You know, y'all gotta be very aware of what's going on out there.
Right.
You know, and I want to say that I don't want no female to be afraid to turn down any man's advances, because that's a big piece of the puzzle. Why my stepdaughter was murdered. She was murdered because she didn't want to give homeboy her number. You understand me? She even went as far as to giving him her Instagram. So
right.
when somebody turns down your advances or whatever, we got to be mindful. Even the youth, you guys, I don't know what it is today when you can't take rejection, but it never should, escalate to the point where you want to take anybody's life because they don't want to give you their phone number.
Exactly. Exactly. You shouldn't.
I just wanted to clarify that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, go ahead, my brother. I don't know if you got some questions, and I don't know how long we got.
Oh, nah, we got long as you want, brother. This my line. It's my channel.
That's right. That's Big Boosie.
That's a
Street
fact.
knowledge. Y'all know.
That's a
and
fact.
This is my brother for real, y'all. Like he
That's
been
facts.
here for me for some time. He been here for my wife for some time. Like you said, check the other interview we got out.
Yeah, y'all was just at my house. You and her was just at my house, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. It blew my mind, bro. And one thing, what need to be learned out there, and y'all guys up in New York or wherever else this type of stuff going, because I grew up around cats. When a girl say something to them, then they start calling a woman out their name, calling them a bitch. They can't hang around us. Don't call no woman that if she tell you no. You just ain't her type. It's women that ain't your type, and you don't want to holler at the woman because she not your type. So you don't call a woman, and if a man do that, y'all supposed to, on all them blocks and corners in New York, make sure y'all share this. Let them know. You tell that dude, don't call no woman out her name if she don't want to give you no rhythm in front of me.
Yeah, that's right. That's corny.
The men got to step up.
Cool about that. Ain't nothing
That's a
cool
fact.
About that.
The men got to step up. And
step it up. If the chick is rejecting you, bro, it's something, offline with your frequency. Like, get your bars up, bro.
That's a fact.
My chick is bad. My wife is bad. I'm gonna tell her like that, right? And I earned her. Like, I have to be mindful of things that I want in life. And as a man, you gotta step it up. Like if you want something, you gotta play the part to get it. So
that's a
if you
fact.
get rejected, meanwhile, it shouldn't deter you. It should just make you want to go harder to go out there and get, the woman that you want or the queen that you want. You're not supposed to get mad and, want to hurt them or even hurt nobody else or hurt yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just ignorant. It's an ignorant practice.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's an ignorant practice. And, y'all should learn to say, all right, well, you beautiful, though. I'll see you next time or whatever. You never know. She might remember that you compliment her and give you rhythm later on down the road. That's it. You don't take nobody's life. I mean, you don't even care about your own life when you do something like that. Because nothing is going to happen. Either somebody going to get up with you and kill you for doing that, or you going to jail. Either way, it's ignorant. You wait to get a certain age to do something that's stupid, to take your life out of here in another person's life, another person's child, another person's cousin, sister, whatever. That's it. That's the most silliest stuff on the planet. Now, I was hearing things also about them. Why was they in the store hanging out and all that? No, they wasn't hanging in the store. They locked that store door because the boy was acting stupid, so they locked him out. And he made it back in time before they was able to leave. So they wasn't in the store hanging out. They went to get something to eat, and that was it. We should be able to go out at 2 in the morning if we want to frequently and don't have to worry about nothing.
Right. And
we should.
Too, they've been going to that store like all their lives. Like that's the store. That's
right.
Everybody do that. So how you gonna say they can't go get a sandwich? They went to get a sandwich, bro. And they went 7 deep, bro. So it wasn't like, she was by herself. Like, they got the story so twisted,
It's not a tattoo. That's what they were doing.
Right.
They had a tattoo party at my house.
Right.
I have a tattoo on my mother's Facebook page, actually.
Yeah, we're going to share the tattoo if she wants to, baby. Sorry. All right.
I have the inscription. She had just got it done.
Right.
They were playing Uno. They were in the house.
Right.
Her and the friends that were attending my house that night went to the store to obtain something to eat. And that's when all the that's when everything happened.
Exactly.
So they wasn't at the club. They wasn't in the street. And even if they was, they
Right.
19, 20 years old. They
That's right.
Still,
Facts.
they were.
Facts.
They were in the house. She had just got a tattoo. It was fresh. Just got it around 10:30 that night. I don't know, and she only has one aunt, and that's my little sister. And she's 23 by another marriage from my dad. So my mother only had 2 kids. So all these aunts that's not true. Her father only has 1 kid.
Right.
So I see a lot on the pages where her aunt said this, her aunt said that. She only has 2 aunts in this world.
Right. And see,
2 sisters, 3 sisters actually.
Right.
My father had a previous daughter before I had my twins with him. And we were in a marriage for 14 years because I'm also hearing that I was stressed out about who I got pregnant by didn't want me. That is so untrue.
Right.
I don't even know where that came from. We lived together for 14 years and we were legally married, raising our 3 kids, which is my oldest daughter is not here.
Right.
But so I don't know where that's coming from.
And all that's prior.
Yeah, prior
to
to
me.
the interview.
That's before me.
Right, that's before Sim.
Right.
But still, even with Sim, I'm still, they acknowledge him as a dad. My daughter says she has 2 fathers.
Right.
It's been like that since he's met them.
Right. And that says a lot.
Yes, adamant with them as well as I've been with his daughter. And,
Right.
Come on.
Well, I must say.
They were not identical. They were fraternal twins.
Yeah, they weren't identical.
45 minutes.
Right.
Right.
I mean, it sounds crazy, but I see that too. They weren't identical.
Yeah, they don't even know what Samiya looks like. That's the other twin.
That's the other twin.
Like, she doesn't do any interviews and stuff like that. She doesn't want no parts of that.
No.
And, she's actually totally the opposite of Samiya. So,
Samiya was the baby twin.
Yeah.
Samiya is the oldest.
Right. Samiya was the baby twin. Samiya is the oldest one. Well, my wife and myself, we got some endeavors we're gonna get involved in, and we kind of just want to paint a portrait of how thankful we are to, be able to celebrate Samiya's life.
Absolutely.
Right.
Because the whole city came out, and I want to start out, right.
Participate in their prayers.
Yeah. Yo, it was unbelievable, bro. Like, I'm still looking online, and my wife be pointing certain celebrities out, and we didn't even know, because we don't really check the media too much like that. But when I tell you, Shaquille O'Neal, A-list celebrities, bro.
Right.
A lot of people came to the funeral, the Rough Riders. A couple of people I can't even name, man. There was so many people. So, we wanna just salute the community for standing by us like that, during this tragic time, man. Because even a shout out to Mano and them too, my son and them.
Yeah, they good person.
A lot of cats, yourself. If you don't mind me, I think even Glaze says something.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Big respect to Glaze for that. Big respect.
Yeah, I respect Glaze for that. I told her, I said, I'm familiar with Glaze. Yeah.
Shout out to him for speaking on my
Yeah.
Yes, I big shout out to him for that. I have no gripes with him. None.
Yeah, no doubt. And you big bro, so everybody know how we moving. And
Facts.
Glaze is just Glaze. He gonna get the information out the best that he can and to his acknowledgement. But it's a couple of other podcasters. It ain't even a couple. We know who said what and what's really going on. And, I just want to apologize to the people because I did an interview and I kind of was grieving to the point where I may have sounded a little ignorant myself. And, that's not me. During this phone call, if anybody listening, you will tell that I articulate very well when I conversate. So I'm not like a high-headed dude or I'm not a villain or a gangster, like a lot of people trying to make me out to be.
Yeah, but somebody said,
you know what I'm saying?
And direct to me, and it wasn't true, and it hurt my feelings dearly to hear somebody speak about me like that.
Right.
Especially when I'm so innocent in one of this. Like, I never wanted my daughter to be murdered.
Right.
I didn't make a mistake. You don't get a chance to decide your child's fate out here in the world with God and they put it.
That's a fact.
I was very involved with my daughter and her life and her activities and the way she was moving in life. So I can't say, I'm trying not to take it personal, but it still hurts to hear somebody say you're a bad parent or a bad mom or you made a mistake because your child went outside and didn't make it back. That's very hurtful.
Yeah, that's not cool, man.
Yeah, but you know, we had a lot of great comments from people that were saying when kids get a certain age, you can't tell them what to do. And
No.
they're gonna do what they want to do at times. Only thing we can do is tell them you shouldn't do that. But
Yeah, that's what we can do. It wasn't like how she wouldn't have taken advice, you know? She
right,
wasn't a bad kid. She wasn't a bad young adult. She wasn't into, you know, she was having fun like any typical 19-year-old would.
exactly,
She didn't go outside and look for trouble. She went outside to get food. You know?
exactly.
I don't know what mistake I could have made by then.
In their neighborhood where they safe at, or at least should be safe in their own neighborhood that they grew up at and been going to that store for years. So it shouldn't have been no thought process of, damn, I should go to the store or shouldn't I go to the store? No, it's going to be automatically, I'm going to the store, I'll be right back. This is my neighborhood. I'm good out here. So that's how it's supposed to
That's
be.
how they move, man.
Exactly.
They definitely move like that. And honestly, let me I'm gonna ask something else if I can.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Yeah. I wanna say that both of the twins were stabbed. Yeah. Because a lot of people are, you know, just focusing on Samiya, you know, and we understand. Yeah. You know, but we also have another twin, and she actually was stabbed too. She was stabbed first.
Right.
So in all actuality, her twin sister, you know, died in her defense.
Right.
So I want, you know, people to understand that too. Like they loved each other. Like, you understand me? They were a team.
Yeah, that's what you call sticking together.
Yeah. So I mean, me and baby, we will never be able to put the pieces, you know, to that puzzle together again. And we're grieving, but with the help of the community and the love and everything that we've been getting so far, you know, energy-wise, that can help us push Samiya's legacy, you know,
right.
to never ever be forgotten, man. Because
right.
she died for no reason, man. Let's just put it out there like that.
Yeah, no reason at all. And a street sign would be good because every time somebody walk by that street, it's gonna remind people of what not to do when you out there, because that name right there, it lost her life for something that was stupid. And that sign would symbolize that, and it will symbolize that was an innocent, nice, sweet young woman. And what y'all doing these interviews is going to put and clear the air with all the negative stuff. So when they see that sign, they can shake their heads like, damn, that was a nice young woman, man. Pretty little girl.
Yeah, definitely. She's very sweet and kind. And she, you know, like any other typical singer, she have her days, but, you know, her good days is better than her bad.
Right. She human, though, at that point. You know what I'm saying? So that still doesn't take the fact of the matter that we had an ignorant young brother that was going crazy. And, you know, they were saying maybe he was mad at his mother. You know, the Hassan Campbell guy was saying he looked at, he was mad at his mother is the reason why he might have done something like that, which I disagree with those type of words because boys are always close to their mothers. So I can't see how he could think that harming somebody else because he mad at his mother would make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. He just was doing what he thought was good, probably on the liquor, and you know, egos play a factor, thinking that he was showing toughness. First of all, you're never tough even raising your hand at a woman. That don't make you tough at all. And I know when he woke up the next day, it was like, what did I do? And he was smart. This how you know he ain't stupid. Because he know what he did was wrong and he ran and left. So if he was stupid, he would have stayed around the block and came back outside, or, you know, but he ran. So that he wasn't stupid. He knew what he did. He knew exactly what he did.
That's a good point, man. And I want to say this real quick, too. Stand down, man. If anybody hearing this interview and y'all feel like, you know, they want to bring some type of harm to this dude. And I know it's a lot of people that feel that way. It's a lot of fathers and a lot of mothers. But just for us, stand down, man, because what we don't want to do is, you know, this is my thing to Hassan Campbell, too. We don't want to make this case, you know, hard. It's already hard, you know. So let's stick to, you know, let the peoples do their work. This guy's behind bars, and even there, I wanna send a kite, you know, because he in North Facility. I'm gonna put that out here too. Like, we know where he at and all that, and I don't want nobody to hurt this dude, man, because, you know, we're already dealing with the pain. Like, let this guy get found guilty. Let him go to jail. Let whatever needs to happen to him happen to him. But by nobody's hands, you know, do we want on our conscience like that.
Right.
You know, because I just think that, you know, he's a coward in my eyes because he's not even being remorseful. None of his family. I don't want to slander them, but it just seems like nobody wants to step up and say, you know, this man needs some help. You know, he made a major mistake. You know, so we can sit back and my wife can say, you know, I don't want nothing to happen to him. You know, we're going to pray for him and stuff like that. Then the rest of the city and, you know, the rest of anybody that feel like they want to step up for us and do something. Like, y'all not helping us and y'all not helping the case. You know, and to Hassan Campbell, I got on my fam, Bullets Gotti platform, and I said some things out of frustration and stuff. But the main thing I want to say to him is, you know, I may have said, I cracked a joke about what happened to him as a victim and stuff like that with Africa Bambaataa, but that's not what I'm trying to put out there like that.
Right.
Like, that man went through a situation, and that was a very, very, very unfortunate situation.
Right.
But to Hassan Campbell, we have to stop exploiting these situations, because if I was ignorant enough to say that about you, and I knew it hurted you, then you can imagine how you made me and my wife feel when
right.
you put out, you know, some of the negative stuff without even calling us or without even doing your homework. So, you know, I want to apologize to any victim or anybody that got, you know, sexually assaulted or anything, because I don't wish that on nobody, man. You know
right.
what I'm saying? So I just joke. I'm from Brooklyn. We say a lot of jokes, and I just think, you know, I was very upset, and, you know, I can't put my hands around this dude. I don't want to do anything to him. I don't wish him no harm. But I wanted to, you know, kind of snap on him a little bit. That was just a very bad choice of words, you know, that I used.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's
right.
my thing to Hassan Campbell. Other than that, man, just keep breathing and keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I commend you on that, bro. It take a real man to even apologize for something like that at this time of need. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I want to say to Hassan Campbell, when he was saying that, you know, about how somebody should be able to monetize their children and knowing what they doing. And as I said a second ago, you can't tell these kids what to do. You can't monetize them every single second. And you don't know. You taught them when they get 18, you taught them the basic ropes of going in and out that door and things of that nature. So they already, like I said, they already knew they were safe. They would just go to the store, come right back. So from what I want to say to him, as he was doing the interview, speaking about that, guess what? This is how God worked. His daughter was coming in the door, interrupting his live. And he was like, hold on, y'all, hold on. And then he says, where your key at? She's like, I don't know. Start talking slick to him. He's like, man, basically watch your mouth. And see, he didn't know where her keys was at. He had to ask her. And she did what she wanted to do. She left the keys. He expected her to have the keys to come in the door and all of that. What if somebody was chasing her, she couldn't get into that door because she left her keys? And God forbid, something would have happened to his daughter and she left her keys. Could we honestly say, damn, Hassan, you should have known that your daughter didn't have her keys. You got to train her to keep and have her keys 24/7. We'd be wrong to say that. You feel what I'm saying? So we can't monetize the kids. And as he was saying that, he just had a quick incident with his daughter that he had no control over.
Yeah, that's crazy, and I didn't even see that, bro. But that's definitely a good point. And I'm gonna say this real quick too, man. all of these podcasters, you know, I'm not gonna name anybody in particular, but when somebody loses a loved one, you gotta be careful about the content that you put out surrounding that. You know, just be mindful, because you got some cats that, you know, they really be laughing, and you know, they be taunting some of the people that lost some of their loved ones, and yo, that's not cool. Like, that's like, when did that become cool, bro? Like, when,
Right.
come on, bro. You
Right.
gotta respect. Like, when we was coming up, Boozy, whatever, doing our thing, you know, and I had some time in the streets, I had some time in the pen and all that, but we ain't gotta get into that, man. Everybody that know me, like I said, they know what I'm about. They know what I do or what I did. You understand me? But we stood for different principles, man.
Right.
You understand me? We stood for different principles.
Facts.
Man. Like, you don't taunt nobody's dead, man. You respect that loss, bro, because you know it could very well come back around to you.
Yes.
And it could come quicker than you think.
Yes.
So for any man that's gonna say and taunt somebody for losing their kid or their kids or however the situation happened, like, that ain't, you know, it ain't that much lights and it ain't that much checks in the world for that, bro.
Not at all. Not at all.
You know, because what happens is, right, we got a situation where you getting this internet money, you know, you speaking on these platforms, but what happens when that situation burned out? Because you could tell a lot of these internet dudes don't get a long run. So now you done made so much bad blood, you done cursed your own family, talking about the dead and how, you know, this person's son died and got shot, or this, you know, this person's daughter got killed or whatever. And now you can't even really go back to your own community.
Right.
The community is not supporting, you know, the content. They may look at it, but that doesn't mean that they support it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's
And,
a
you know,
fact.
that's my thing to these guys that got a major platform. You know, just watch the content that you put out. If you're not going to help the families, like, that's another thing. Stop. Ain't nobody sending no bags, no checks or nothing. So you shouldn't even exploit nobody's family, you know, that was a casualty or anything like that. Especially if you're not coming to the funeral, you're not sending no kites, you ain't sending no flowers, you ain't sending nothing, but you taking up on your business to get up on these platforms and exploit somebody's, you know, somebody's loved ones.
Right.
You know, and that's just how I feel about that.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah, because that's what I think somebody up in the chat was saying, how well, let me see, hold on. Yes. It's ridiculous how in the black community, what's her name? K-Sean K. She basically saying how in the black community, how our black males treat our black females, and where we are the least most valued at. We should cherish them like queens, man. That, you know what I'm saying? Because they are us. Without them, it would be no world. Without women, it'd be no men, no other women. So you gotta cherish the females that we have out here, especially in our community. We trying to come up and make something out of ourselves because we already get it bad. We don't get good jobs, none of the above. So we're gonna learn how to treat our black queens in a derogatory way and act like we can just do whatever to them. One thing I don't respect no man that does that. I don't respect no pimps. If you could pimp a woman and get in her brain and she can bring you all the money and you feeding the drugs to even do so, any of you ain't feeding the drugs. You just got her brains where you brainwashed her to bring you money. I don't respect that. And it's not because I got daughters. It's because that's not what you're supposed to be doing to no woman. Putting them out there, at them, you know, utilizing their body and then bring you the money back. So I don't even respect that part. So it's rough in our communities and our brothers, man. We got to stand up to the guys that's in amongst us, our own peers. If they out of line, disrespecting a woman for no reason, you got to check them. For real. Yo, don't do that, man. Why would you do that? She don't know you. No, why would you call out her name? Don't do that around here, because you make us look bad. So y'all got to step up out there, man. Because this is not, it's not a game, man. It's not a game. Everybody lost somebody.
Shout out to the sister. What was her name? Because she had a point.
K-Sean K.
Yeah, shout out to K. Sean, and I appreciate, you know, your words, because they very strong. Like, we got to do better with the way we treat our women, you know what I'm saying? Even down to, like, you know, our daughters and who they date and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
Right.
But as a strong man, you know, I feel the same way as Boosie feel. We need to cater more to our women, and you know what I'm saying? You know, because a nigga cater to his car and his fits and his like a nigga will take time out for everything else that's going on in his life, but the person that's feeding him and the person that's loving on him and all that. So yeah, we gotta do better. And shout out the sister, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely a representative of, you know, my queen. I definitely love her, and I'm definitely gonna do the best that I could do. I'm not perfect, but you know, I'm one of them dudes that I open the door for her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I rub her back, I rub her feet, I do whatever I could do. You know, like I said, I'm not perfect, but I do want to cater to my sisters
Right.
a little bit better. And I think as men, we kind of lost that. Like you said, you know, the generation, you know, they kind of exploit these women coming up, you know, and then wonder why, you know, these women are acting the way that they're acting.
Yeah.
You know, it starts with the man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It starts with how you treating your family, man. You know, well, it starts with the woman because she has, you know, she has the capability to reproduce. So
right. Facts.
You're making a family. And my girl tell me this all the time. She's like, yo, we can't live in sin. You know, we could be common, well married and stuff like that, but we can't live in sin. You know, y'all gotta get out there, marry your girl, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop fronting on her. You know what I mean? Like, that's the one for you. Don't run around trying to waste your time doing a lot of other things, man.
Right.
So, yeah, shout out to the sister again, and you know, she right. We do gotta honor. You know, we gotta honor our women. We gotta honor our kids. You know, like I said earlier, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Some type of awareness, man. So shit like that don't never happen again.
Exactly.
And that's to the store owner, right? The guy that came in, you know, that owned the store or whatever. The thing is to him is, you know, he didn't call the police. So you know, that's our issue with him.
Right.
And like I was saying, he probably deal with that every other night being in Brooklyn and stuff like that. And it just make it a little bit, you know, easy for him to ignore certain situations. But as a whole in the city, I think we have to be a little bit better with being aware, especially if they in your playground or they in your establishment or your facility. We have to protect each other, man. Like, and we got to be aware of what's going on around each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there was some things said about the twins got a brother and all that. No, they don't have. You know, that wasn't their brother in the video. They had a couple of homeboys that was with them. And they held it down too, so it wasn't. It was, you know, it was just looking like a lot of slander out there, and a lot of misconceptions of the story. So, you know, I wanted to put that out there. You know, as far as like the topic, just of being aware, and you know, like they was holding each other down. It wasn't you know, everybody let that happen, son, and all that. Nah, you know
right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it happened kind of fast and unexpected because you know it was a cowardly move for him to even try to do that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wanted to put that out there like that too.
Yeah, who would think that somebody was gonna go and try to do something to harm a female because she wouldn't give him no rhythm? You would never think nothing like that. And I was gonna mention that about the store owner as well. Only thing I didn't like as well, that is him not calling the police, was him locking that door and enabling them to maybe even run back inside of there, man. I didn't like that either. Why would you lock the door when they leave out knowing that they was in there with the door locked for a reason the first time? You should have been able to let them run back in if they would have chose to.
You should have called the police. Because
exactly.
That was the thing.
Exactly.
You running a city facilitated, you know, store operation. It's your job to make sure if it is a disturbance to contact the authorities, and you know, that's how we have to do that. Like that's just being, you know, an organized community, man. And what I mean by that is like a lot of these so-called, you know, this is my hood and this is that. Yo, stop, man, because y'all not even organized, bro. Because if something like that can happen, we got to stop it from happening again. So if you so well, this is your hood or this is your community or whatever, y'all got to start acting like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you the pizza shop guy, if you the you changing tires or whatever. Yo, you see something going on, man. I mean, this is your neighborhood too. You got to get out there and stop it, bro.
Yes.
And that don't make you a snitch. That don't make you, you know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
A nosy neighbor or whatever. But just imagine if it was your kids, you know, or your wife or your mother or something like that.
That's a fact.
You know?
Facts. So what do we need to do? Let's talk to the people where they can help out and send some donation money to you guys to get this process started and able to do other things in honor of her name.
Okay.
Well, let me first by saying I don't ask anybody for anything. That's just respectfully as a mother, I'm not doing that. If anybody wants to do anything out of the kindness of their heart, they more than free. Some can give any information that's needed for that.
Facts.
But,
and I want to.
The thing I'm just trying to do is just keep on staying positive to make her name live on as much as I possibly can.
Facts. And
street name, it's just a signature board, really. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how much they're gonna be asking me to do, but whatever it is, I'll get it done.
right.
And if I do receive any help along the way, I'll be more than glad to accept it. But I'm not here to ask for money because that's my daughter.
Right.
And I'm here to still be her mother, even though she's not in my presence.
Right.
But I do have a petition. I'll give it to you, and you can put it on your website. They can sign it through like an email or some sort like that. I'm not really sure the process.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on everything. Right.
To present to who needs to get the paperwork, and then we can work from there. So
I'm gonna put it.
I'll give you further information posted, so they can see it through you, because I'm pretty sure you get a lot of viewers that might help too. Because I'm not a social media person.
Right.
I still have my mom's page up and running, but it's mostly pictures of respectful family members that might be up there.
Right.
Quotes from God and a lot of grieving sentiments that I've been putting up lately to share about my daughter. But I'm not really an internet fan. I don't have an Instagram. I don't do Snapchat. I don't do those types of things.
No, I get it.
Find me out here in this world.
Well, I want to add to that. This is other people that's out there in the white community, the Jewish community. When things such as this happens to their people, they reach out to people to help with a positive process. So there's nothing wrong with helping out with a positive process for what we're speaking about right now. And I totally respect that you let them know that this ain't we just trying to get some money. This is about your baby, and you're going to make it happen regardless if they send money or not. And that's a fact, because you got us and we got other people that care. But it would be a beautiful blessing that people can walk by and say, yeah, I helped do that right there, man. That's good. That's a positive thing. That's what this is about. This ain't about just sending some money. We want this. We want her name to live on, so it can send a message to the world, even if it reach other parts of the world. It's the same way the news hit it all over the world, from New York all over the world. We want her new positive movement with that street sign hitting across the world. And we all got to stick together and do this together and stop coming up with negative narratives about stuff all the time, meaning thinking somebody doing something for some money. No. And the negative narratives of what the situation might have happened or how it occurred. And anybody that's smart know that things like that is out of our control with whatever. So, but this is a positive thing. And I'm going to put it up on all of my sites and everything, what y'all send me. But I also, if you can say it right now, where a person might be watching this, they can at least rewind it, and they'll make it their business to even just go up there and see it in my in the descriptions and all that as well. So.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the information as far as where to do it, we haven't actually, we haven't pulled it up yet. We're just getting this valid information from
Okay. Okay.
She just sent me the website. I didn't even have a chance to look at it. We just, like I said, this was just a thought. I didn't, I'm going through the process of acting, so I'm just really getting back answers on how to get it started.
Okay, I got you.
What I'm saying is that by that being said, she just texted the text message to me, I think yesterday.
Okay.
So I'm looking at it and I'm saying exactly who it is, what I got to do. So it's a little process. It's not just I have something where everybody can just go at this very moment. I think they have to actually send the paperwork to me, the actual paperwork that's needed.
Yeah, we actually got to register to do it, and then we got to wait for their response, and then it takes like I think 500 signatures or whatever.
Yeah, so I'll be able to give everybody the website where they can the farm.
Yeah, we'll send it to you, and
okay.
as far as anybody that want to help us or whatever, like she says, we're not really in it for no money grab, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all can help, man, because you know my thing is once we do get the street sign, we want everybody to come out and we're gonna celebrate it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like that's gonna be something real big. You know, because a lot of people came to the funeral services, but they didn't even let everybody in. It was crazy. So they had like a celebration outside on the street. So it was just
wow,
crazy. Like
wow.
I love New York for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big ups in New York for that.
What they want, bro. Like they
yes.
want a party or they want a celebration, they gonna do it anywhere, man. And,
that's a fact.
Baby girl, yeah, she brought the city out, but we do have like cash apps and Zelles and stuff like that we can provide you with. You know, I trust you, my big bro. And if anybody want to help, man, it's beautiful, man. Like
well, it will be up. I said, well, it will be up on my description, so y'all can go in the description and look and get it, so y'all can help out, man.
Yeah, we appreciate that, man. But mostly just the love, and like we said, it was a lot of people. You know, my wife honestly got time to look on the internet, and she seen everybody just saying, the same thing, man. Like they wish they could do anything, man. Yeah, like reach out, man. We real people, man. Like we don't really go out and do too much. We got our own private life, but you know what I'm saying. We're very normal people, and you know what I'm saying. We embracing all the love that we could get, man. You know what I'm saying.
About the most I've ever interacted with a lot of people ever in my life is and I do have a very large.
Yeah. And we moving around, man, because, I'm into the industry, too. I got a couple of things going on, but we're going to be traveling, so you never know. We might be in your city, and, if we get certain things going, like I said, I want everybody to come out and celebrate the unveiling of the street sign and the tree. And, my wife, I don't want to spill the beans. She might get into a little literature thing, and, like I said, she want to paint a portrait. She don't just want to write a book and, do a movie and stuff like that. She wants to paint a portrait of how beautiful Samiya really was. And,
right.
She want to help inspire, young other girls that may be, in similar situations or just may be afraid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, right. So, to you young girls, y'all talk to us, man. Like, we never know what's going on with y'all until y'all able to communicate. So if it's a situation where, it doesn't have to be somebody pursuing you on your way to the corner store. If it's any man or any female for that matter, or anybody that's bothering you girls or doing things, that y'all don't want, to be done, it's not like, reach out to somebody.
Right.
Tell that friend, tell that BFF, tell somebody that you can trust that'll get the information to somebody, and that y'all can get the help. So that's the awareness we want to bring,
right.
with my stepdaughter's passing, man. So
that's what's up.
That's what it's really about.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate you holding us down, man.
Nah, bro, we all we got, man, and that's what this all about, to stop all the other ignorant up and coming dummies that think like that. So, I gotta put this out here and because you my brother, man, and you hurt, I hurt, and that's just that. And like I said, you and your wife just left my house, man. It was like unbelievable to me. So, I gotta step up and whatever I can do to make this happen. And one thing I want to say to a lot of y'all guys out there, man, that feel the urge of killing a woman, even if she was your woman, and you want to kill her because she don't want you no more, and you wake up, go lay down in that bathroom. Like I've said this 50 million times. Go in the bathroom and close the door and sit in there for 5 hours and see if you can do it for 5 hours. I've said this on a lot of podcasts. See if you can do that and know that, because you are ignorant if you think that you could just kill a woman because they don't want you. That's crazy. That's
5 hours. These niggas can't do 5 minutes, bro.
That's what I know. And
they gonna roof you. If you think you're gonna get away with that, they gonna roof you.
You're never gonna get away with it. The first person they suspect, even if you didn't do it, would be the boyfriend or the girlfriend if the boyfriend was killed. So it go both ways too, ladies. Killing a man because it's domestic violence, because they don't want you no more. Killing the new girl that he with, and vice versa. The man killed the new boyfriend. All that stupidity. So y'all think about that. And that's what this is about. And y'all listening to two people that just went through it with their child for a domestic violence situation. So it's crazy. But yeah, bro, I appreciate it.
Real quick.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
For him and for others that shouldn't even be running around anyone, you know what I'm saying? So it's a real big mental health issue in New York City. To plant as many flags as we want, we can make as many songs, or we can get out here and perpetuate that it's not even some of the law enforcement. They need mental evaluations, bro. They need help. Your mental is not right. Check your mental. So I think we need to, kind of move forward with helping people deal with certain mental issues. You know what I'm saying? Before it spill out, the way it is. Because I'm not forgetting what happened, but me and my wife, we're gonna forgive the guy, that did this to our daughter. But I also think that if he's gonna be sentenced or he's gonna be condemned or whatever, that he should also get some type of mental evaluation going on, because the way he moving, it's like he don't even have no remorse. It's like he a shell, he's numb. So a lot of these young dudes, they make decisions because their mental is off, So I'm not making excuses, but in a big city like New York, we get funding every day for different opportunities and different, cultures and communities. I think that we need to concentrate more on mentally evaluating these kids. And that should start probably in their homes and in schools as well. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that out there like that, because nobody's concentrating on a mental state, you know what I'm saying, of any of us right now. So,
right. Right. That's that's great information, bro. And that's once again commending you going through that situation for this particular guy that actually took your baby away from him, man. And it takes a real man with a lot of heart and a lot of courage for you to do that, bro, and feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But it's probably my thing is suffering alive is better than being dead. If you really want it, and he can sit there and get some treatment, like you said, and all of the above, and maybe he can give a lesson to people that most lessons is listened to more when a person went through it, opposed to just somebody else telling you not to do it. So maybe he can be some good from behind them bars to the guys that's out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's that right there. I give you thumbs up to that, man. You insist, man. I'm glad y'all staying tall and staying strong.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. And it's I ain't fronting my dude, like it ain't easy, man. Like
I know.
I break down too, you know what I'm saying? I cry with her, you know what I'm saying? And we, this shit is unbelievable, man. Like we dealing with this like every day. See, like, a lot of these the internet dudes too, like you could cut your computer off, bro, and then that story is no longer, in your household like that. Like we can't do that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to stress, the fact that it is big to come and be commendable and, forgive. But we're not gonna forget. And
right.
The reason why we're not gonna forget is because we have to strike the awareness.
Right.
A lot of the things I was seeing, or I would never thought I would be, you know what I'm saying, in the media, or you know what I'm saying, in a mix like that because of that. So, it's very hurtful, man.
Right, I know.
We But
Yeah.
I just want to strike the awareness, man.
Right. Any civilized thinking human being definitely know that y'all are human and you're gonna go through things and you're gonna say things that might hurt. Like you took back, you said you apologized to Hassan earlier. So any human that's a civilized thinking person understand where you coming from, bro. So I get it. We know you hurting, but y'all gotta stay strong for your baby and for your family that's around y'all right now. So I totally understand, bro. For real.
It's a big thing. So,
So
I
yeah,
really
man.
appreciate the spread, man.
Nah, we not finished, man. If y'all if we need to do something again, y'all just let me know. I'm here for y'all, man. For real.
I appreciate that. I'm coming to the crib sooner or later anyway, man. You know how we rock, man. Send my regards to Sissy too, man. You know how we play, man.
I got you. I got you.
I'm
All right.
just visiting some family right now. We had to get out of New York for a second. You know, we did the services and stuff like that. So, yeah, I just want to, wifey's showing me something right now while I'm talking. My bad.
No, that's all good.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, man, we definitely, like I said, we just normal people, man. You know what I'm saying? And we like hugs and we like a lot of love, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna take for us to get through this.
No doubt. No doubt.
I appreciate you, big bro, all the time.
No doubt.
And yeah, I want you to shout Unique too, man. Shout out to the
Unique Mecca Audio.
Yeah, shout out Unique Audio. Shout out to Dave Dash. Shout out to some of the brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That that striking awareness out here too, man.
You're right.
And, yeah, man. We definitely gonna do some big things in the future, man. We gonna turn a tragedy into a triumph. You know
That's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up. I got you.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Love
bro.
you, man, and let Sean say bye to the people and all that.
All right.
And we get at you, man.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Everybody for listening. Thank y'all too. And I stay up and just keep God in your heart and everything will be fine.
No doubt. I got you. All right, y'all be good.
All right,
All right, bro. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Big Boosie, Street Knowledge. Y'all know I'm gonna bring y'all all the realness, man. That's all I know. All the realness, man. But y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned, 'cause I got a lot of other things coming up. And all y'all guys, make sure y'all take this as a lesson learned. And even if women doing domestic violence stuff too, take this as a lesson learned. Don't send yourself to jail or dead because you can't handle rejection. If they don't like you, just keep it moving. Go get you another person and have fun with them to try to get the other person off your mind, opposed to just going crazy on them. I know you can't stand to see them with another person, but go get you another person and get them off your mind and just leave it be. If you love yourself more than you love anybody else, you would never take nobody's life and then sacrifice your own to go to jail or die. So I see y'all later, man. Your boy Big Boosie. I'll be back soon, man. Y'all stay tuned.